Hello viewers, I'm back again, and this time I am working with ambient light sensors. And so I picked up a pack of 5 ambient light sensors, and this is what they look like. And they were under $2 at a local Radio Shack, so definitely a pretty great price for what you can do with them. And so right now, well, once you set up your ambient light sensor and you hook it up to an analog pin, when you read the values from it, what's happening is you're going to get a series of numbers. These are 10-bit numbers, so it's actually 2 to the 10th minus 1. So we're talking 1023 or 1024. So your values that you'll get once you read these out to the serial or dialog window is you'll see a series of numbers from 0 to 1023 or 1024. And these numbers indicate the voltage that is being read by your Arduino. And so the idea is the brighter it is, the more voltage is that you'll get, and the darker it is, the less voltage. So you should see higher numbers in brighter settings and lower numbers in darker settings. And so when you get all of these numbers, generally in indoor settings you might get somewhere around 220 on average, and they'll fluctuate around that number. So 220, 225, 230, 215, and so you'll just get a series of numbers, and the idea is to find a way to control them so that it can operate the way you want it to work. And so right now what I've done is, with the series of numbers that I've got, I'll take the first 10 numbers, I'll compute the average of that, and once I find the average, I'll look for 10 consecutive numbers that is less than or equal to 50% of that average. So in other words, if the average of the numbers representing the light content in a room is about 250, or just for the sake of argument, let's say it's at 200, and I want to figure out, I want something to happen when 50% of the light in that room is gone. So we're looking for a number of 100 or less, and that's when we can tell that 50% of the light in the area can't be detected. And so this is pretty much the concept that's working here right now. And right now I've set it to look for 30% of the mean. So what that means is it's really insensitive. So it's looking for 10 consecutive numbers that is 30% of that mean, which is pretty small in comparison to the whole mean. And so right now I'll use something, let's see, got this here, and I have it so that this LED over here will turn on once it receives 10 consecutive values that are less than or equal to 30% of the mean. And so if I go down and pretty much almost touching it, the light comes on. And so you can adjust the sensitivity based on the program that I've got here. And so just for demonstration purposes, I'll set it to 90% of the mean. So this means that it's really sensitive, and it's uploading now. Okay, and so it's looking for 90% of the mean. So I expect this to be extremely sensitive. And so I'll use my hand for this demonstration, and I'll see if I can get this somewhere right there.